Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a little get ready with me using one of my personal favorite brands, Chanel. I have pulled out my basic Chanel Essentials products that I absolutely love and that are just easy to use. So I'm creating an everyday look using my favorite Chanel Essentials. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to use a full face of Chanel and we are going to start with one of my favorites. And that is the Beige Sheer Healthy Glow. And this is the highlighting fluid. So I love to mix this into my foundation to make a lovely glowy little concoction. Okay, we are gonna take one pump of the Beige, and this is in Sun-Kissed. And then I'm gonna take the Beige Water Fresh Tint. Love this stuff. And I'm going to pump here. It's kind of liquidy, guys, but this little concoction here, rubbing that together. And then I am going to pop this on to my skin. Then I like to buff it out with the little Chanel brush and just kind of buff that into the skin, and it's going to give me a little quick and easy glowy complexion. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let this kind of sink into the skin. You can kind of consider this a little bit of primer or just overall foundation, but I did pull out the Chanel, and this is the Palette Essential, and I have it in the Rose Natural. And this stuff right here, that is the concealer, is fantastic also as foundation. So I love to use this when I travel. Not traveling today, but I wanted to bring this out because I feel like I haven't used it in a while, and it is definitely one of my favorite products. So what I like to do is kind of use this concealer also in any areas that I need to give myself a little bit more coverage. And today I'm actually using a product called a Super Sponge, and excited to give this a try. So it's kind of like a beauty blender, but the bottom is sort of soft for pouncing. And then this one is kind of a little bit less, has like a coating on it. So I think so you can kind of really refine the way that you use this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this concealer. I like to use it with a little bit of a damp sponge. And I am going to use a little bit of that under my eyes. And then we're going to extend it for a little bit more coverage on my skin today. So I'm just going to dot a little bit of this. You guys, this concealer that is in here is sort of like gel based, and it gives your skin like a really nice little glow. I love the end of this. It's fantastic. You can also warm this up with your finger. And again, I'm just gonna do a little bit on the forehead, a little bit down on the nose, one dot here, and then a little bit on the cheeks just to even everything out. I'm gonna take the bottom of the Super Sponge, and then I'm just gonna kind of dab all this in to my skin. Okay, skin is feeling hydrated, plumped up. Now I do find one essential is the Chanel Look Corrector, and this is in Rose. And I love to use this little guy right here, just on this inner part. That's gonna really brighten up my eye area. So just a teeny weeny bit, that might have even been a little too much. And then I'm just going to take this and blend that in. With my finger, I'm just going to kind of bring it down and up. Kind of like that triangle, but I don't like to use a lot of product. It will just kind of emphasize my wrinkles a little bit. But if I leave it right here, it's just gonna brighten up that eye area. We'll come back to that. Then I'm gonna warm up my skin with one of my favorites, and that is the Chanel. This is the La Beige. This is the new Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. And I just like to take my IT Cosmetics and I'll just kind of swoosh it in here. And then I'm just gonna warm up the skin. We're gonna do a lot of little powder products today. And then I'm just going to give myself a little glow. Giving myself a little fake cheekbone here. And then running it underneath my chin, and that will help to disguise any double chin. Oh my gosh, so I've been wearing scarves all the time because that's sort of like my mask. Quick and easy masks here, but it's become like a little new staple for me is scarves. So new little fashion statement besides some of the cute little masks to be wearing out and about, but really been enjoying wearing scarves again. This one I got at the Met in New York City, and they have some really great kind of silk scarves. We have warmed up, given ourselves a little bit of a glowy tan. Then I'm going to come back to this palette and we are going to put a little bit of this blush on. Here is the color, and don't worry, it blends in perfectly to the skin. And we're going to just kind of come here. You can either use your brush or the sponge, and you can kind of pat it in to where you want it. Okay, we've buffed that into the skin, and then I'm going to take this pretty highlighter and I'm going to just put this on the high points of my cheekbones. We'll put a little bit on this side, a little bit on the bridge of the nose. And then again, I'm just going to kind of, it's going to be just a nice natural kind of highlight. You can definitely build it up. We can build it up later if we feel like we need to. Okay, next essential, we're gonna move on to eyes. And I really love the La Beige. This is their Healthy Natural Eyeshadow Palette, and this one is in Warm. And as you can see, you guys, it is very well loved. This is just so easy to wear, super pretty for spring, and it just is a great day-to-day look. So I'm gonna start with this top shade here. I'm using a Rephr number 15 shade here, and then I'm just going to place this all over the lid as a base. Then I'm going to take this pretty kind of coral pink shade over here. I'm still going to use the Rephr number 15, and I'm going to create a little crease here. These shadows are just so easy to wear, so easy to use. I'm just taking whatever's left on the brush, you guys, and I am just pulling it down to the rest of the lid. You don't have to do that. I am just creating a little bit of a wash of pretty color here. Then I'm going in with Rephr number 14 into this brown shade here. And we're gonna create a little bit of a V And then we'll pull some of that brown into the crease as well. This is just like a really easy, everyday, soft look. And then I'm going to take this, you guys, just whatever's left, and with a light hand pull that up into that crease. Then I'm taking Refer number 13, and I'm gonna go into this really pretty lighter pink shade here, and then I'm going to lighten up the lid just a little soft, kind of from the inner corner, building that up. Don't want to take away from the B, but I just want to lighten that up just a bit. I'm going to use that same brush just on the other side. I'm kind of taking this little highlighter shade, and I'm going to put that just up in that brow bone, lighten that up. And then if you want, for a little extra sparkle, isn't that pretty? You can put it just a little dot right kind of where your iris is. Kind of open up the eye just a little bit. And as with Chanel, nothing's over the top, just a nice little soft wash. Now I'm going to use the Refer, and this is number 3, kind of their pencil brush. I am going to line my eyes. FedEx is here, so there's going to be an eruption. So I love this little Refer number 3. It is perfect for lining the eyes with shadow. So I'm just defining my lash line, and then I'm going to pull this brown underneath here. Just a really soft, easy, pretty eye. Now, you could leave it here and just put mascara if you are not an eyeliner girl. I am an eyeliner girl. And my favorite to wear with this is BRUN Agape. I'm so sad though. I think we're out of it. Ooh, okay, we're down to the end. This is BRUN Agape. It's just a beautiful chestnut brown. So guess what? I'm gonna be ordering a replacement because that's how much I love it. Let me go pick another one. I'm back with Espresso, and Espresso is going to be your just perfect little chocolatey brown. So I didn't get a good swatch of BRUN Agape. BRUN Agape's got it just a little bit more chestnutty versus coffee kind of espresso, but this will work perfect. So either one. But yes, BRUN Agape is my favorite eyeliner in the brown category. It's a little bit softer. Soften that line with my little Refer brush. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up my brows, put on some mascara, but today I will be using an oldie but goodie. This is Chanel Le Volume de Chanel. Used this for years and was pulling it out for the full Chanel look. So I'll be right back, and then we can finish off the face. Okay guys, here is just this really simple, easy, everyday eye. And then really been enjoying the Chanel de Volume de Chanel classic that I haven't been using for a while, and I still love it. And then for lips, you will not be surprised, but I'm gonna pull out one of my Rouge Cocoa Flash, and this one is in Easy. And you guys, this is like a step up from Boy. Boy has been my longtime favorite, but this one is just a little bit deeper. And I find that it does not wash out my complexion. So it's just kind of your perfect little nude. Your lips but better. And then I am a fan of the Rouge Coco Shines because it's sort of a hybrid gloss lipstick and just so easy to wear. So these are like, I have a ton of these. They're always in my purse. I don't have to use any lip line or anything. I just kind of slick them on. And again, this is the shade Easy. And essentially that is my full face of everyday Chanel makeup. Tried to kind of keep it easy and simple. But you guys, I'm a fan of this brand, as you know, and thought we should pull it out and play with some of my favorites. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing start to the week, and I will be back with another video soon.